Hi, this is Pat Barra here, and I'm here in a World of Tanks menu, and we're going to get started off right away, jumping into our 60 TP, orderly ammo rack, and I'm going to activate some reserves. I will need to see if my numbers are working in-game. They seem to be working in the menu in World of Tanks, but my launcher hoped that it would fix the issue, but I have not tested it yet. So we're gonna experiment. I'm gonna try swapping out the shells. Yes, my keys work. My number keys work. Perfect. Exactly what I need in order to play World of Tanks, but it is lagging now. I have good ping. Well, hopefully that stops. Please and thank you. Please stop, please and thank you. Please stop and thank you. Seems to be calming down a little bit. Yeah, I did see a red ping indicator there for an instance. The exact. Okay, I'm gonna protect this Manicore as much as I am able to. Message suspended. Looks like the servers are acting up. Oh, Z is how you not just respond, but have the menu options display. Saw the SPG fire. Oh, Bat Chat, why do you have to be so mean? Removed instead of firing. It's okay. Be able to get out of the situation here in now seconds. Okay, there we go. TM, excuse me, T803, 803. Ours and the enemies. And the breaker took me out. At least I know my game's running functionally, you know? So we're gonna do the same thing, swapping between the 60 TP when it is in battle to the T110E4 and continue. Although I did say when we complete our objectives and the reminder of those objectives, 3 or more kills, 5,000 or more damage, plus a victory. And once those objectives are completed, I shall decide a different tank line to go down and work towards. And that will be a pivoting point in the series. So that all happened in this episode. And if you enjoy what you're seeing so far, although much action hasn't happened in the sense that the objectives have been completed, do feel free to leave a like or maybe a comment on how I would be better able to reach these objectives that are in place. Okay, we're in highway. And could move up over here perhaps to support middle and east flank. Get behind this tree. Something right here. Okay, we got a German tank. 774 damage on him. And maybe we'll take him out if he's spotted. He's too far. He's beyond our red circle there on the minimap. Over here. Not going to be able to shoot those tanks. They are a little further back in the city. But we will sit here, waiting patiently. Might want to move up a little so I can see the KR-1. And the Shazzle? SZAKL. That tank. Doesn't look like it. Okay, I'm gonna go into a forward firing position here. In this tank destroyer. Although it doesn't have the armor, it does have a decent amount of damage. So I will be able to support this BZ-75 and give some troubles up in front of him. The KR-1 and the T-803. This is way too high for my liking. Yeah. Moving up over here perhaps will better suit me. Although, the T-803 is now taken care of. So it makes this job a little easier. Maybe we'll be able to take out this tank up ahead, the BZ-75. I can make my way around the corner. Never mind, our teammates took care of him, which is good. Be able to put a shot into this BZ-79, the other one. Five seconds. Oh, IS-7 was destroyed before my shell made contact with the IS-7. Looks like our base is getting attacked. I'm gonna move forward. Looks like our teammates are splitting up, going to the base. Looks like it's up to the T-100. Maybe some shell fire from the KR-1 and T-110E5 to stop the capture of our base. In 10 seconds, they have to get it done. 13 seconds. Okay, so it looks like that one of our shells contacted, or one of the enemies left the circle by accident. See, there's artillery over here. That will be and the only thing we'll be able to shoot at. The KR-1 might take care of them before. Or if I'm lucky, I get over this hill. It's not spotted though. Maybe I'll stay here. Maybe I won't. I'll go over here and around into the base to attempt to shoot this object. Looks like the KR-1 has been taken care of here in a moment by ramming. Well done, KR-1. Saving ammunition. Leave it to the maintenance shop to buff out those dents. 2 other tanks alive on the map that are enemies. One of them is over there. See if I get him in my sights from this far away. Perhaps, if he shows himself. Doesn't look like my shot's gonna be the finishing blow here. Although, my capture is going to be the finishing of the match. Oh, and one final shot to finish the battle for the team. It was a decent match. Halfway to our damage almost on of our objective list. Objectives list. Excuse me. Did get the Fire for Effect medal and did not get enough experience to use my daily multiplier. So, moving on to the 60 TP. And, oh, side note here, the battle pass ended for this season, I'm pretty sure. Just gonna check this out with you guys. New season of Battle Pass. When? How? I don't know. I've never used Battle Pass. Activate chapter. We're gonna figure this out together. Okay, so you need to select a chapter to advance through progression to receive valuable rewards. Alright. IS-7. Mouse. French tank. 2 chapters. Try the IS-7 here. Activate chapter. See what happens. Okay. experimental equipment to select from. Blackboard Blitz, paint, Battle Pass token, okay, and chips. Purchased improved pass. Okay, so you using some gold here, you could get 1 chapter or 3 chapters in one. Battle Pass. Daily gold. Is this Battle Pass and daily gold? Okay, so the Battle Pass for all 3 chapters is around $30 with tax in USD. So if anybody was wondering, a single chapter you can only purchase with gold. I don't know what this remaining stages part is, but it's a lot more. So just a quick rundown here of how much one chapter would be. One chapter would be for $15, just about. And if anybody is interested in that, they are able to buy the gold and then use it on the chapter. I am not particularly interested at the moment. Perhaps if my objectives go well in this episode, I'll be inclined to do so. Just putting that kind of goal on myself. If objectives go well, I'll reward the account here, my account, to have a bet, be able to get maybe some experimental equipment to put into the E4, preferably the 60 TP. I want to focus on this tank and become skilled as possible in it with the best equipment. It makes the job that much smoother. Okay, so here I am on Mannerheim line, easy, and going to work my way here down J line and around the southeast corner. Don't want to get caught off the flank here. Take a sharp turn. And spot a grilly, take a shot, spot a Rhino Centauro. Okay. Something like that. Don't want to bother this BZ all too much. Thought that was an IS-7, so I didn't shoot. Just by the turret shape, looked round and flat in the back, but wasn't. Where to shoot here, really? Except that's STB-1, but didn't line my shot up exactly to hit his thin armor there, as it highlighted. gonna load an high explosive round for the BZ here after I shoot the shell off. That's loaded in the chamber. To the Type 5. Get a little bit more damage, but he does have more health than me, so that did not necessarily go as planned. Doesn't look like that BZ is exposing his turret anymore, though he showed his entire side, so loading my 2 shell might have been easier. My explosive anti-tank, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Hit him for 74 damage. Type 5 here. Peeking around the corner. Gonna have the 3 shell loaded again after the 2 shell. What is this 60 TP doing? I'm gonna switch back to my 2 shell so I can take out the 60 TP. Well, actually, my high explosive round probably could have taken him out as well. Just got to reload. Oh, good thing my shot wasn't fired, because it would have been unnecessary on that 60 TP. Wouldn't have penetrated on a tank that's... wouldn't have done damage to a tank that's out of health. Okay, probably gonna take a sharp left here and go up top while the other 3 tanks on our team push the right there. We got the Minotauro. Pushing the BZ-79 and missed my shot on the Conqueror. Going to push forward here because it looks like we're taking this east side rapidly. I'm gonna cut off the Conqueror so that team is able to take out the IS-7 and the Type 5. I have 9 seconds to reload. Don't want to be aggressive with my pushing here, as there is a KR-1 pushing and ramming. Was able to get 3,500 damage, although short 1,500 damage to our objective. So, wasn't a good idea to push up ahead in the end to support my team by cutting off the Conqueror, because that KR-1 showed up. If that Conqueror was alone and the KR-1 didn't show up, it would have played out nicer. Okay, moving on to the E4. I have no expectation of what's going to happen. I forgot to load my equipment, but that's okay. Already loading the battle. Loading into the battle. Loading now into the battle. I was gonna say the screen is in search mode for a battle. Makes no sense. Okay, here on Ghost Town. Going to go east. towards that direction. Looks like most of our tanks are, our team is going that way in their tanks. So gonna say for that test sec to stay back. Alright, gotta focus on this side. So looks like a good spot to go on this ghost town map if I don't get taken out right here. It's behind these bushes. Okay. On this side, looks like we're gonna have to do some forward maneuvers. Looks like Grilly's thinking the same thing. Doesn't look like our Kranvagon's making any penetration shots. Okay, now I see him. There's a Centurion AX straight up ahead. Have my camo net pop up and my binoculars. Binocular telescope to be exact. Compatible. Now it's a waiting game. See if any of the tanks on the enemy team will poke their heads out. I want to get a little bit of a better view. And back up because I'm spotted. Shot would have went perfectly into his viewport if it went lower. It was right aligned with it, but it went too high. Progetto 65. Spotted by the 121. On our team, doesn't seem too happy that he was spotted and retreated. It doesn't look like much action's going on over here. Let's see if I could shoot anybody on this side. There's that imbattable, but they're way behind cover of the buildings there. So, nothing I can shoot towards the city. Move up with the object. Now. Okay. Here we go. Figured out how to use my Z effectively. Drive to position at least. There's the FV. Don't want to get hit by that. Gonna keep their attention focused on me, because I know they want to shoot me because I don't have that kind of armor. Here we go. Take out the Centurion. Stop here. There's the T-100. Focus back over here. I know that light tank is here just for spotting and distracting. I'm gonna go over here quickly, get a shot into the hacker. Shot didn't make contact, instead it contacted the hill. That's not ideal. Did bounce the E50 shot, and the hacker shot have a combined block damage this game of 1,200, and this hacker should have shot a little bit towards his body instead of his turret. Speaking of turrets, can't see that far. Well, we're winning this match. If I take out 2 more tanks, we might be able to beat the objective. Whether we win, it's a different story. The hacker looks like he's changed positions. There's a prosciutto over there. My shot actually made contact that time, but it looks like it hit some equipment. Modules instead of doing damage. Okay, our 1-2-1 is moving up. It's a close match. The patent over here might be able to get a shot into him if he's visible. I'm spotted. Patent is shooting me. This is not a good situation.
We're done for. Everyone get out.
And in hindsight, should have focused on the prosciutto instead of being distracted by putting in a shot into the patent. So you need to stay focused in that kind of situation next time. Going back to the 60 TP, gonna not forget the equipment and select the orderly ammo rack for that little bit bonus. I already have the experimental, or not experimental, improved equivalent of the orderly ammo rack on at all times, but this tank does take a while to reload, even with both of them. Getting an experimental reloading system is ideal and something I am looking out for. It looks like our personal reserves are still good here. I'm going to go east side of the map. I don't go this way at all, so I have no idea what to expect. But going towards the rocket doesn't seem to be working out for me in the previous games. Excuse me. Looks like there's some kind of refinement over here. Makes sense because there's a rocket over there. So warehouse and refinements. Okay. I have E4 visual. At least the indicator that he's there. Oh. Okay. Good to know there's a BZ right here. Luckily he didn't shoot. Now he shot. E4 is further that way. I don't know if he's behind the hill there or behind this door. The BZ that is. I have to look out and see when he pokes out. Shot, although my click was too far off and moved my reticule mouse cursor. Where I'm aiming. The best way I could put it. Gonna reposition back to the spot I was. Didn't make contact with that E4, although he didn't make contact with me either. So in the end, it was a fair trade. I'm not going to poke out over there. That direction. So T-57 heavy. I know he has an auto loader and not that much armor, so I can get my 3-shot ready after firing my 2-shot in case he sticks around to take that shell when it's fired. Doesn't look like he wants to experiment with taking this corner, probably because the Tesla rat, yeah. Okay. This E4 is over here poking out when I'm looking around this corner to see whether or not the T-57 Heavy is in a situation he can't poke out. E4 is now on the other side. Doesn't look like he wants to take my shot. Right away. Looks like our team is moving up though. So, gonna move up here. Behind this. Go here. Never mind. Missed the E4. Loading my other shell. I'm gonna swap to my 2 shell after firing at this T-57. T-57 missed. Stopping a little bit short, firing at his gun. Hoping to make contact with his bottom armor, not his turret. Have them fairly distracted here. Get enough position here where the T-57 Heavy can't shoot me. E4 seems distracted. So I have 4 seconds to put a shot into this E4. put it into his bottom armor. I forgot what that's called off the top of my head at the moment. There we go. Shoot his viewport. IS-7 is gonna put a shot into us. It's okay. He's taken care of. Oh wait, no, he's not. Now he is. Okay, now that Leopard looks as though he could use a shell of ours, although it's a dangerous area. So I'm gonna have to watch out where I'm going. E100 over there and a Bat Chat over there. Might be able to hit the Bat Chat here in a second. Or so. Now. Maybe. Maybe that made contact. I have to wait and see later. FB. Let's stick back here because I don't have much health at all. If I even fall off the side here, I might take damage on the fall or something. Okay, now's a good time to make a little bit of forward progress. Our team goes for the capture. I do need one more kill this match to secure our objectives, so I'm going to push forward as our team does capture. So we might have to play a little aggressively here in order to get a good shot in. E5 looks like he bounced the shot. So, not necessarily what I'm looking for. Although it wouldn't have killed him. It might have if it ammo racked him. But with average damage, no, it wouldn't have killed him. So it looks like our team has abandoned capturing and going for killing the enemy team completely, wiping them off the map. Going to go for the KR1 if he presents himself here over this ledge. Never mind. That was probably closest I have gotten in our objectives here. With that one shot that bounced on the E5 with the RNG not playing in my favor. Okay, we have a medal here, Duelist. Destroy at least 2 enemy vehicles that cause damage to your vehicle in battle. Okay, we did get the amount of experience that I feel comfortable using the multiplier. Okay, jumping back into battle, going to load the equipment, order the ammo rack, and go into battle. Loading into the mines map, one of the old school maps that are +10 years. very well thought out map. It has changed over the years. Little touches here and there. Okay. To go to the side here and flank, or to go with the rest of the team in the middle. I'm going to support the Leopard on the side as our team makes its way over the center line 5. Over the hill and that area where E6 is. Okay, it doesn't look like the enemy went this way, except maybe up there. Okay.
Moving to support your position. I'm in your jet.
This GSOR is sort of positioned in a spot where he has a better line of sight on me than I do on him, so I want to move back, supporting this Leopard. That didn't work out necessarily in the manner I had hoped. That worked out better. That also. Char 4 doesn't want to poke out now that I'm aimed in. Makes sense. He has his 6th sense, although he did get shot as well. So that's probably what made him run. He was already visible, so his 6th sense was what made him leave. He's already spotted to be more precise. I'm gonna push up here because there's a Fat Chat supporting the Leopard as well, and the Char 4 is over here. There's the TS-60 on the enemy team, it looks like, so I can't push further than this spot that I am currently without taking shell fire. Went a little bit too low on that shot. That shell made contact with the dirt instead of the Char Future 4 behind it. There is a GSOR over there. Object over that direction. You're welcome. Then shoot this guy if you're able to. TS-60. Just shot. I don't know the reload speed on the TS-60. But I do know he just shot. So, hoping he doesn't have an autoloader, I was able to move up to here. So I'm going to position myself more this way, expecting the GSOR to be spotted and taken out. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Moving in coordination with this leopard seems to be the plan of action here. Try spotting. This game is a close one, so I don't want to lose the momentum here for my team, and we might be able to complete the objectives if everything goes well, seeing as 2 kills are on our kill counter. That makes sense. I'll move up here to this divot. The FV is facing the other direction. Okay, this TS. Gotta shoot because I was gonna back up. I thought I had a deeper divot in that direction, but I did not, so didn't really matter. I should have focused my shot better. Okay, if I angle this properly, I was not able to. I was not able to reload in time. Closer, but still not what our objectives are. So, looks like another match would be in order here. In order to secure the objectives. Or perhaps another episode. We'll see. Loading in with the E4 after the updating of the garage. The garage will be updated in, as I'm talking, it's updated. So, excellent. Going into this next battle without my equipment again. Perhaps I was too eager to get into battle to secure these objectives. That's okay. There's lots of arty on Sand River. Looks like this map. It's not a good thing. This map, not a lot of building. So, plan of action is to stay back all match, all round this spawn ground. Going to go up here. To this pushed area. Not gonna topple over the trees so they don't know I'm in this area necessarily. Okay. A Jag Tiger next to me, supporting. A BC-25T-8P enemy appeared right where I was looking. Not expecting to have to pull the trigger that early. T-50's taking the smart way, maybe? Yes. Not going well, maybe. He keeps moving back and forth. He might just be in that spot. Attacking the DZT-159 on our team. On this side, not able to see anybody. Looks like the standard B has retreated to the other side of the map. Yeah. Just keeps going and going. Okay, we got the Jagdpanzer over there. And pretty sure this Jagdtiger spotted. Oh, never mind. The IS-7 spotted us. That IS-7 made it pretty far, considering. Oh wait, no, none of our team went that way. I was gonna say our team went that way, but they only went middle. Watching these moving up for the IS-7. Caro 45T is on the back end supporting the IS-7, taking one of my shots. On fire, and I hit 2 of his modules, but looks like he took out his extinguisher, took care of the problem, or he had a automatic extinguisher. Might be easier to hit the Caro than the IS-7 because IS-7 is preoccupied. I'll zoom out to get them both in my field of view. Nothing going on the north side of the map at the moment. There seems to be a little action in the middle of the map, but it doesn't look like it is for us. And I'm going to continue looking in this direction because that's where the enemy keeps appearing on my screen. And I have to put some shells downrange. On the other side of the map, nothing I could see that I could shoot at. So this IS-7 might be what I am going to shoot at here in a second or so. In a moment. There's a BZ that I could shoot at. So I'm going to aim and shoot at the BZ or the IS-7. It doesn't look like it because they keep hiding behind the map, the sandbank. And there we go. Finally got a shot into the IS-7 as he and the BZ pushed forward to our Foch. Does look like I'm gonna have to reposition though, because that Foch B is not gonna be able to hold his ground alone. It's Caro on the right here. And the T-95 on the right as well. The BZ and the Bat Chat look to have encircled the BZ. Go forward, forward, keep going forward. And fire. Okay. I've taken care of one of them. And now I have to go towards the Caro. Gonna back up. I don't know which way he's going, this way or that way. We are losing this match. I don't think I'm gonna be able to take out all these enemies, but you never know. Just have to wait and find out. So let's shot into here. Back up. 18 seconds. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm gonna pull the win out of this one. Was able to do okay for myself in this match, but my teammates were not able to hold the ground. Hold their ground as effectively. So unfortunately, doesn't look like there is a win from that match or objectives completed for this video. Nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed the onslaught of tanks that was coming at us in these random battles, but not actual onslaught. Is onslaught working? Just a final check here. Is it on the servers? We might do onslaught next episode if it is on these servers. Garage is updating, and it does look like onslaught is available now. So stay tuned to next episode. There will be onslaught mode to look forward to. In any case, thanks for watching, and have a good time, Tankers. Bye.